ministries, ministers that have been here, been everywhere, ministers that are neither here or there. On the show today with Mr. Muyiwa Adeyemi. If a system is working perfectly, why just the Nigerians would have hoped for? Looking at how many months it took the president to assemble, released on the deadline, according to the agriculture and food security development, natural resources, power. It's the ministry. So we have a Ministry of Youth, and then we have the Ministry of Sports. We'll look at all of these. More important, there's also the Minister of Petroleum himself, which happened to be Mr. President. Muyiwa Adeyemi would help us unravel today. But before we, bring on Mr. Muyiwa, alongside the SSA to the President on social media, Tղᴇ is already with us, and then he will lead us into that comeback. Mr. Muyiwa Adeyemi joins me on the show, and then we'll go through all of the conversation. And on the turn of 5 o'clock, then let's take a listen to what the special.
Express his desire to reshuffle his cabinet. He has not given us any timeline when he wants to do it, but he will do it. He has expressed his plan. He wants to do it. He wants to reshuffle.
Things seem anxious and uncertain as now. If there were
in our quest to bring to the table issue-based conversation around nation situation room as we continue to build the narrative about public service and
there is nowhere I can say it except here. This is why I'm elected. If I cannot say these things on this floor, sir, I better resign.
Office.
Look at us now, there's nothing, we are starving. Tinubu should please do something.
It's also important to having a Nigeria of everyone's dream. Join Ogbeyemi Akinyode as it takes governance and leadership every Monday to Friday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. on your super dial.
The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, informing Nigerians that the president had given his, maybe body language or instruction or whatever it is. Says if they measure your performance and you're not living up to, remember, board. Almost all of the media has had their time within the space of about 4 days or there, but then they used the opportunity to also inform Nigerians what they've been up to. And I think that gave Nigerians the opportunity to have a population of about 220 million. Of course, everybody cannot function in that capacity as a cabinet. Before he got sworn in, he should have known or have been concluded, and it should have started off almost the same time. The confirmation, sometimes they tell the case of former governor of Kaduna State, Malam, that this person will make life easy. Impact of the renewed hope, mandate that Mr. President came with. One or best of the best that could have, the area of agriculture, this and that. Mr. Muyiwa Adeyemi, good evening. Nigeria newspaper, and he joins me every Thursday. I deliberately put you on the phone earlier around cabinet reshuffle. We've been in a system where is it long overdue for us to have a cabinet reshuffle? And should it just end at the minister's table or the principal secretary? What do you make of that, Mr. Adeyemi?
Not long overdue. I think this organization missions and the agenda is set out with administration for 8 years that he governed this country. There was no unforeseen 8 years in the ministry, I think, under that circumstances, which is not good. Even in schools, you are still I think you to rise beyond where who inaugurated the ministers, and the first workshop would not measure up to the expectation. I think it might be shown a way. I think can be like the shop. There is a ministry,
yes.
Yes, I think doing evaluation and have submitted a report to the minister action on the recommendation. So those are being given the responsibility that was mentioned. I hope we have not seen the report. We're going to be reactive present to this. But by and large, before we can talk of the performance of the minister, you should know that there is a wide
release of the fund.
Actual release. And that's why of their project performance. In Nigeria here, we are always interested to see civil service organizations. You understand? I think if we say we earmark 100 billion a day, 12 billion or 10 billion were released, the earmark for this ministry. Why are you just giving them? Who is now asking the university in education in our university. But at the end of the day, a guy was not in, I think, in budget, arguing about it, right? Who care about that? So the same mistakes we are ministers must be benchmarked with the resources
made available to them.
But if that's a different ball game entirely, right? If you don't know right people as a minister, a certain amount will be earmarked for you, and they will by the time that works. I think if we have those that have the money on first line charge, you can easily, I think, I wish we have that one. And without making any case for them, we're not known, but what
that we could have gotten.
No. I think, yes, no, we had the wise men and the wise women. So we have many brilliant men, but the wise men. Now, if those people were the wise men, the administration, anything you want to do, the quality of fitness and personnel and management. So once you have started, once you put a round peg in a square and square pegs in many round holes, which were missing evaluation as far as concerned, with the critical aspect that any other Nigerians are talking about now, even our breathing, but also breathe evaluation. Can we start from the Ministry of Petroleum, where the staff is being well managed as expected? And there are expectations, there were hopes of what some of us to work. Right, we agreed with them. They told us that we've done work. This is September 26th. Remember that they've given 3 different things. And then now about 3.something trillion are being said to have been gone. You understand? And listen, Yorubas, I think Mr. President himself went from that one. Well, I think maybe to give, I agree with you. You know, understand also. Any mark for and the people listening to me, maybe Fᴏʟʟᴏ, maybe was all in their homes. But the one mark they've given to the Mr. President as the petroleum minister, I agree with you. You understand? From where the head of the house, I think it is, so pretending over that. Right. He mentioned Joe, right? And then, I think one other person, you understand? And I laughed. You know, the previous, so they were not operating to approve a dime. And somebody will tell you university that will employ one single lecturer in FCT. So you saw them there as chief executives in code at discretion. So they were bogged down by groups from TSA. So that is now so the money there, FCT authority, FCTA has power to dispense down by the bureaucracy. So there's a lot of the pending work that these people have been strong tractors. So that is what we are getting. Can call him a poster boy of this administration better than any other minister. I'm telling you the truth. Then secondly, when some people mentioned, these are normal things that ought to happen. But people let you shake that elsewhere you can take your passport within 48 hours. And Nigeria is taking years. If they are not ashamed of that, they are not ashamed that it's taking them a whole year and are allowing all sorts of, I think, shenanigans almost everywhere. At least I've approached part of office now. Remember, that child remains the same. So I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm not a better man. Somebody is prompting them to do what they were trained. It's not a professional that area. You understand? But now directing them to do what is right. You understand? Good. And increase the prices. So that's again the wonder. What is for either 25 or 50 weeks? You begin to want something. The extent of the trust system should direct it. Just introduced. You understand? Is Nigerian passport among, to me, he is also, he has joined it. So please, if we now begin to look at all the money, yes, and they called him a lot of names. You understand? Any good names, they call him, and I'm telling you, for presidency, in the first instance, could not see the name, thought he was competent enough to do cabinet to shop. to show the cabinet and to announce new names. They are bringing a new person as a minister of state. Has he impacted possibly on the economy that you want to say, okay, let's clap for Wale Edun? Of what you are bringing in, at least you are not looking at human face of all your policies. Yes, trying people more and more and more. That in Nigeria now, most Nigerians have been, look, they say when you are crossing expressway or any road, please make sure you are careful. Look very well that most drivers are no longer. A friend of mine was riding a Toyota Corolla and the tank gauge, I don't understand, and the almost empty tank, praying that let's just get to the next, the increase, no doubt. But Nigerians, are you talking of the folk that headed the Ministry of Health Policy? What has changed? If we look at the story, when I'm talking of a non-diagnosed in our hospitals and I kind of thing, people that suffered a great to improve the standard to ensure that doctors are not going to happen. I don't know where. As our teaching hospital now better, how much has been expected? So, is this education you want to talk about? All the schools start increase from 100,000 to 400,000. You need to pay 400,000.
That's a federal school.
So, will you say the Minister of Education has done something fantastic, and they've increased the bought innovation of the, but those people in band A that are paid exorbitantly, can they say their riches in producing as expected and connected to national grid? National grid again. They remove us. I'm telling you, because I know very well. In domestic homes, where you have the room, you don't want light again. Good. I think it is true. We're not seeing that poster board. Let me say this. People have now seen, and the president have now seen, which might not have been performed up to expectation. It has occurred to them that this is an executive capacity where you take decision. So what you are doing to remain advised that you take it. If you don't take it, nothing happens. Even when a bill pass for the bill, if you hold his assent, you not a bill and they veto it. It never happened. Never had that capacity. So all we have been doing is advisory. He looks everything from the prism of politics. That's what we do. Almost apart from people directly in presidency, Secretary of State government, all of that minister must pass through it to see Mr. President. Okay, we are hearing that it's likely to be changed any moment from now. So the principal secretary to Muri Okola, because he is not to appoint some people. And in a year, we could not find someone who signed the appointment. It sounds like you want to employ 5 people to call a reporter. Then the first result, as I said, we yes, I think
Thank you very much, Mr. Miwa. Well, your life for me. Media address that was given yesterday by the special advisor to the president on, the issue of effective KPIs to measure the performance of these ministers. Is it deflation in terms of this and that, or the quality of lives of him? We didn't vote for Mr. Wale Edun as the coordinating minister of the economy. We vote for Bosun Tijani to be the minister of technology. As the former governor of Osun State, Adegboyega Oyetola. We didn't vote for those people. Nigerians voted for KPIs. Should it be about the numbers and the figures that somebody, that is someone that sells yam at Dogon Cafe, for instance, does not even have an idea of what inflation means?
The essence of government is about people and for the people. Right. Yes. The end was so clear about that. That the primary everybody is branding. Right. Forget, I think whether natural growth statistics in the money, you know how much you feed your take transportation from your house
to the office.
To your office. People Nigerians before, right? And we know the number of farmers, Northwest, that people cannot go to farm. Not only that, not only even kidnapper for the past 1 year, big investment that invested a lot on plantation. That's why the branch to the farm millions of naira to rescue him. Not only himself, all his colleagues. If that is happening near between Shagamu and Ogere in Kogi, between Ondo and Kogi,
activities,
acts that we have not been told that how many states in Nigeria that people can sleep their 2 eyes closed. What is the economy of the country is getting worse. The security of that country also be getting worse. So there is a serious link. They are turning their prison yards, police stations to factories. They are there. So go and look at the economy. Go and look at the wealth rate has come to zero. So where you have poverty, where you continue, listen, for some, let me say that.
Than to go into crime.
You would rather die than go into crime, than go into stealing somebody and a Yoruba man from in the countryside, from where before you start even speaking a family name anywhere you are. So, but not everybody have the orientation. Even people that, so the crime rate is getting beyond what is normal because of this is a country now that a bag of rice is sold as one local rice. It says the best, so it's 100,000. I don't want to mention the brand. And they importing that one also. In local, 800 naira.
It's now over 2,000.
Last year, it's now. Go and look at the strands of it now. So that they reduced to almost 1/4. Go and look at the Indomie. At least the children eat, and the quantity is being reduced. Has not been paid. Remember, when they approved this 70,000 minimum wage, one price was 570,000, 500 whatever naira, 565 or whatever, 860,000 officially. In my environment, they bought at one. See everywhere, some of us, we are living in rural community. I say I will not find a 2 years from this. I say I don't get money. My children continue. And that told me that
that's less than 3 liters.
Less than 3 liters. So that said that we will stop something. The fuel is finished. This 3,000 before is what we used to fuel the girl. The point I'm making is how many upbringing has to continue living. So until we begin to live, so which way that we can say, oh, the area is handling rack and they are able to pay your
that will determine the performance.
Determine the performance. If you give your wife money to go to the market, to shop your food. So when she now returns, so you cannot buy anything. You understand? Supermarket, the old man will sit down in the car, will not enter. It's affecting us. No, please, if some, I think, but can we say, honestly, we are in that middle class? So, if we don't begin to manipulate, is everybody in their family living on 2K
that they are paying out?
So it's occasionally maybe in the midnight. They don't do it. I mean, the movie have to really by 2 a.m. But it's off. Our guy is busy. You can't reach him because of urgent 2K or that material. But people will say that a rich man among
we didn't take deadline news. So what would come? So stick with us. It's Milan 98.3 FM.
Good evening. Headline news on mainland. Edo election. INEC presents certificate of return to Okwebolo. Edo poll. IGP commend threatened new strike over unresolved issues. Federal government making concerted efforts to reduce food importation, says Wale Edu. Shettima welcomes ExxonMobil's $10 billion deep water investment plan. It intensifies. And in sports, fresh agony as another Barcelona star joins Ter Stegen at 30.
.3 FM. Of barring will start again soon. I know some of us have submitted our NIN multiple times, but your NIN has not been linked to your lines. Either because your picture on the MTN portal might be different from the one on your NIMC portal, or you got married and changed your name, or another person. MTN has made it easier to link your NIN in just 2 minutes from the comfort of your home, office, or while you are on the move. Star 996 star 4 hash on your MTN line. Just follow the instruction and you are done in under. What are we doing today?
1 month Showmax subscription to watch Premier League. They wait for you, and you for back. No fear, you sef dey inside am. How 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound for your ear? All the code go 8011 and follow wetin dem tell you, and you fit win any of these ogbonge prizes. This promo go dey from July go reach December. Terms and conditions dey sha o. Get extra value on top no unwrap and win pack. No, eat for good.
But other things go still dey. Some apps get data saver modes, make you activate them to control the data usage. You fit also go your setting, make you update, help you save your data well. For more information, make you go your mobile operator website or consumer.ncc. The Association of Licensed Telecom Operators will join body with the Nigerian Communication Commission.
1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you. You behind? Of course, you're not left out. How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the No Unwrap bands to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the No Unwrap and
badge of barring will start again soon. I know some of us have submitted our NIN multiple times, but your NIN has not been linked to your married and changed your name, or another person registered your line for you when you bought it, or you mistakenly used the wrong date of birth, and many other reasons. But don't move. No need to visit MTN office and join the queue. If you use a smartphone, you can visit nin.mtn.ng or dial *9. Barring will start again very soon. Link your NIN to avoid stories that touch. MTN, what are we doing today?
Things seems anxious, but there's not. If there were.
In our quest to bring to the table in time to welcome you into the Situation Room as we continue to build the narrative about public service and accountability.
Mr. President, this Senate needs to know. Mr. President, this Senate, if I cannot say these things on this floor, sir, I better resign and leave.
As elections give the citizens the chance to make their political decision, having a Nigeria of everyone's dream. Join Ogbeyemi Akinyode as it takes the tasks and leadership every Monday to Friday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. on your super dial mainland 98.3 FM. We'll welcome you, roommates, as we discuss the situations.
Thank you very much. You have to stay with Cruise live on mainland 90. Mainland 98.3. 4 p.m. Is the chief political editor of Guardian newspaper, and today we decided on information and strategy Mr. Bayo Ononuga gave. Not Eve. Then he said something very importantly that Nigerians always are on the 12th of June or 1st of October. That is a matter of when and not if. So Mr. Miwademi had helped us to look at the performance of a president or his cabinet member to make his research, run his background check, scrutinize the credentials of the people that are. So you'd also have to, you can't detach the ministers from the press. He's giving us or the figures that we're getting from the ministries, or it is the standard or the and for the people. So If you have all of the outstanding KPIs, if you check all of you cannot afford to sleep with their eyes closed because of insecurity challenges, the numbers, if it does not reflect in the lives of the people, or somebody selling or boiling corn in a boy, you cannot presiding over. If the quality of life of the people you're governing decide to truly reshuffle his cabinet, can you not exactly pull out the names, but we know certain ministries that the president may decide to do?
And the petroleum. When we tied the price of petroleum products, better managed now, and we begin to see a reduction in pump prices and availability of petroleum products everywhere. So, and we are so if not had a substantial office, we should first and foremost now look for a next one. That on put the person there, let him regulate well, let him, I think, among the people handling for Port Harcourt refinery, let them to. If they are going to pay to use this amount, I'm going to pay. You know, I think a pump price, if I want to sell for you, this amount, I'm going to give it to sell it. Well, I'm not blaming him. He's a businessman. But this is all the then the area of micro and macroeconomics for the president. These are the president's men handling this area, and it could be better they do and can do so. So they have to that they are appointing a minister of state for that to do. We want to see a change in that area. We want to see a big change. The minister of energy provides, I think, what is coming up. You understand? I think it's like still retaining indices and figures, I think, in this area. And look properly, I think to stimulate economic growth in Nigeria. So how are they going to produce goods that will make of these things are cheaper? And Nigeria find many the world trade over all these goods coming from elsewhere. So the area we have to look into this properly. In the area of education, what tsunami coming in that area, and they should know that it's not doing well. I think even in health is also not doing that well. Then there's area they should not concentrate on all these legacy roads. Very clear. Yes, they are very ambitious in making Sokoto Lagos route. Yes, very ambitious, which I'm not doubting. But living as it is unfortunate. Do you know as it is now, there is no easy road to at least by the time you go to Aධɪɪryᴏ, you need to, yes, one is good. At least to say you are doing some of these legacy go somewhere. But most of the roads, Lagos Benin Road, that taking Aධɪɪryᴏ, and when I was going this route very 3 days, were 3.5 hours. To branch to the left and to the right, to be the Amina, then Mina to Abuja, before Abuja to the street of Taribu. That's why nobody fly that route again. That's why we are not going through Kogi exit.
And even that
than the shorter route. The shortest route is to be that Mina, then Mina Abuja. I think was the route. So, but this same Abuja now taking 40 hours. Now, you should not neglect all these routes we have. Another matter. Again, you have to know that it's not only in the home state that we are creators of that state. So relocating to Zamfara state, go and play policy name of it, covering the 36 states of Nigeria and Abuja. So second, they have to return in 2027. This should be thoroughly looked into. I want to believe that, but I want to believe that know what to do, one after the other. Still keeping people like Billy Alake in mind. I think I've finished teaching him how to separate sedimentary rock from what you can just try and say now.
Thank you. Mr. Omiwadiem is the chief political editor of Guardian newspaper, and I actually allowed him to identify. Already saying, 1 year is too early. It's not even. Hello.
Yes.
Mr. Gege Joshua, you should put down the volume on your radio set.
I expect it. If they are not doing well, at least you have compensation and all that. At least 1 year is reasonable enough. This is politics. You understand? You need to compensate those who help you be able to even generate some of the things they even use in supporting you. You understand? But of course, I want him to retain Devuma.
City Minister, the Minister of Works, as the former governor of Ebonyi State, okay? Because all of his ministers are failed, especially Mele Kyari. Mele Kyari is not a Akinwumi has failed as a Minister of Petroleum. God bless my country. Lukman Oladipupo says, let him bring, if the president likes, let him bring back Barack Obama's cabinet from taking us back. Okay. That those who renders those refineries useless have all left the place. Nigeria, enough of this fake. Okay. So true governance is not a winner takes all. It is an appointment based on trust to do his biddings. It is not deliberate plan at how you and your actions and inactions can be perceived.
This is Obianiju. Okay,
Obianiju, are you still with us? On a review of everything we've done in the course of the week, and you also have the chance to between the Economic and Financial Crime Commission and maybe Iṛsᴜn쏘ᴛ Stan Eve at all. They are members or staff of the 15 million were paid to staff of EFCC. He did not actually stay in the correctional service facility. 30 before the bulletin comes through, and by 6 o'clock I will be back to take you through the world of sport on Sport Close. It's mainland 98.3 FM.